Hi, my name is Cayla Green. I'm a third year at Calstate LA, and I'm studying food science and technology. Food has always been like a big thing in my family, and since like a young age I've always found myself like cooking in the kitchen with my mom for like Thanksgiving, like preparing like mac and cheese, like sweet potatoes, like all types of meat. And I found that it wasn't the best like options for my community to be eating, just because it's like high in cholesterol, and we do have a big population of diabetes. So I feel like trying to study food science and technology, I want to find better ways to create those same flavors but in a healthier way. I feel as though there's not a lot of like known African American women in STEM in general, let alone like food science and technology. So I do find it a little like harder to have those role models in this space. So I feel like I'm still looking for them, and once I do, I feel like they'd be a really good influence in my studies. Yeah, so I was had like dyslexia since like a really young age, and I never knew how to work around like my disability. But once I actually like knew I had dyslexia and I started like working with strategies to get better in my test taking skills, I really learned how to learn the material for a way that I would comprehend, like whether it be a different way than my peers. And so once I started actually learning and grasping the material in a way that I can understand, I started tutoring my peers in chemistry in a way that they can comprehend the topic just as I was and just as well. So a lot of mentors were actually my teachers, since they knew a lot about my disability. I would go in for office hours and just getting that extra help, even though like not other kids were. I really took that time for me to really learn the knowledge so I could be as like most prepared for the test that was coming up. Yeah, so a lot of people in my community, I feel as though they have a lot of food deserts and they don't have a lot of accessibility to those healthier options. And as I was stating before, there's a lot of like diabetes or like high blood pressure in my community, and I would love for there to be a way where we can still enjoy the foods that we've grew up with, but in a more healthier way, such as changing, we can change like rice into like cauliflower rice, or like alternatives like that are just as healthy, or like taste just as good but like in a healthier way. Mushrooms are actually one of the biggest like alternatives. You can change it into like meat substances, since there's so many different species of mushrooms. You can get that umami flavor in like different ways that you didn't even know that you can explore with just vegetables alone. So just like being able to emulate like real flavors such as like cheese or like different types of meat textures, you can get that in vegetables. And that's why I'm studying food science and technology, just so I can develop those products that like we love but you won't miss at all, just because they taste the same but healthier. Honestly, I feel like this is such a big cliche, but never give up. Like, there have been so many times where I wanted to give up, like struggling with my own mental health issues. Like, I wanted to give up, and especially since there aren't a lot of like women in STEM, let alone like Black women in STEM. So just be your own light and like never give up on your dreams, because you will make it.